What are you smoking? Stop betting belief. I don't know how many times you need to see it on. You don't have. By the way, there's a false dilemma that is happening. People are like, well, I'm never gonna bet doubt. Okay. Give it a second to see if my brain comes back. You don't have to bet every time. You could abstain a little bit. You could just say, this one doesn't, I feel uneasy making my bet right now. I'm just gonna take a couple of bets off. But no, you crave it. You know what's messed up? Is I think that if you get into the psychology of gambling, I think that it's the losses that make it sticky more than the wins. Like, I think if you surveyed or observed gamblers, are they more likely to gamble more after a series of wins or after a series of losses? There's no question. They're more likely to gamble after a series of losses. Get it twisted. Gambling is an investment. You will not lose money. It's impossible. You just need to get the big one. You just need the big one to hit. Just book, and you're in. You will rebuild your life. Dude, I don't mean to knock anybody personally. I have watched some gambling streams. I just don't, like, at best, I'm like, this is just not my thing, which is okay. But at worst, it actually makes me mad. Like, I remember there was like Drake was streaming, roulette, and he was putting 50, or not 50, sorry, someone said 50 basis points and you threw me. He was throwing $1 million on each bet, and the bets were like psychotic. It wasn't like I'm betting on red, I'm betting on black. It was like I'm betting on a specific like visual pattern on the board. But like that stream just made me mad. And it wasn't even because like, oh, that $1 million like could have done something for like people in need. That's definitely true, and there's like a part of that. But it was more because like he wasn't even having fun. Like at no point was there a smile on Drake's face. The whole time he was just like $1 million, brr, $1 million, brr. Hold on, maybe there's only 2 people left and I can beat this guy and qualify. Oh, you fool. You absolute... You idiot. I'm in, man, I'm in! Oh! Oh! Let's go! It's just like I get that like there's a difference between like visibly having fun and like your brain firing neurotransmitters, like making you feel like you're having fun. But like he was like not even watching like what happened with the bets. Like the only commentary was like after 3 straight losses, he's like, we gotta move to a new table. And then he like hits the back button on his browser and then clicks on like a different roulette table. And you're like, I mean, I know you like he has to at least understand that that doesn't make any sense, but and also, I mean, and maybe this is more judgmental towards the people that are in the gambling industry, but like the slot machines look so shitty. Like, is there a rule that every slot machine has to look like a horrible like Facebook game from 2007? I lived, still living, by the way, and I never know what's happening. Like, I'm still in the era of slot machines where it's like you want to get 3 bells in a row. And then all the new slot machines are like, hey, you're playing 75 different like arbitrary like zigzags that make no sense. I never know if anybody's winning or losing except based on their reaction. And I never get to take the time to learn because A, I don't find it that entertaining, which is again fine. It's not my stream, it's not my choice of entertainment. But then secondarily, you never get a second to analyze like why someone won, because like 1 second spent without the reel spinning is apparently like against the whole principle of the thing. So like there's never time to actually decipher what happened. Instead it's just bzz, 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 like over and over. If they made a Fortnite slot machine, I might consider it. By the way, 2 believer wins in a row. Look at that. I don't know, like, again, I'm not anti-vice, you know? It just, gambling is like a vice that for me, I just don't derive any pleasure from. And I don't know, like, again, this is genuinely not meant to be judgmental, but whenever I watch the stream, it just looks like I'm watching somebody, like, just get, like, an injection of the chemicals they need. not drugs, but like brain juice. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never like this person streaming. I'm always like this person just turned the camera on and they're just like, I'm watching like an MRI of their brain just light up over and over.